In a sonic landscape where spiritual messaging and vibrancy beat selection are worlds apart, with the fifth season, Afropop singer, songwriter, drama, composer, the Muffinz Bandmember and king of the melodies, Kekelingo delivers the best of both elements. His latest collaboration with proficient artist and producer John London, Kekelingo bridges the gap between contrasting genre textures with his latest single, Ithemba, the isiZulu term for hope. The multi-award-winning muso joins us now in studio to give us a taste of his latest offering. Kekelingo, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
What an intro. Thank you for having me.
I think that's the best definition I would give.
Definitely.
How's it going, man? Good to see you. Good to have you on the show.
I'm alive. I'm grateful for life.
Indeed.
I'm grateful for what I do.
Yeah.
And I'm here.
Great stuff, man. Good to have you with us. Now, before we get into your music, just talk us through how your journey has been and, being as an artist yourself and being a part of the Muffinz.
It's been an amazing journey to be with the Muffinz. I mean, for the last 10 years, I've been singing all over the world, singing and playing drums with the Muffinz. And I felt it was time for me to tell my own story. And hence, I've gone solo. And I've released a couple of singles, and I love collaborations.
Right.
And even with my latest single, Ithemba, it's with John London, a song that is very dear to me. I mean, we're going through the most. And this song really just speaks hope. I had to believe in myself again. I had to believe in my voice. And this song really just sparked all of that. So, yeah.
You say this project is part of telling your story. What story needs to be told?
Kekelingo is a young man that was born in Soweto, Lady. I was raised by very powerful women.
Yes.
And these powerful women really raised this young man that you see today. This young man had to dream in my grandmother's house where I was born. And that was, I remember we had Bob TV back then. That's where I saw Ntatesa Leaf Keita. And that's where I saw Mecca Janine on TV. And I was like, one day when I grow up, I'm going to be just like those people.
Right.
And I'm living that dream right now.
You're living the dream right now.
Yeah.
Good, man. Good to hear that. Now, your debut single, Konza, sort of launched you as a solo artist. Now, speak to us about the role this song played, that helped played towards you finding your niche in this industry.
Konza really, I was paying homage to my mother that gave birth to me. It was just the two of us when she gave birth to me. And when she told me the story, she was all alone at home. And in the very same house, to this day, I still dream in the same room that I was born in.
Really?
I promise you.
Wow.
And it was really me paying homage to my mother, a very, very strong woman. And that has raised this man that you see today. And I believe.
Yeah,
and I say,
nothing beats believing, actually.
Listen.
Believing that it will happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it is happening. So,
And in terms of believing, I mean, your single Ithemba, what was the inspiration? What really inspired you to go for this single?
COVID-19 hit me very, very hard. I was hospitalized. I was in ICU for like weeks. And my lungs had collapsed. And I thought I was not going to be able to sing anymore. So I had to relearn how to walk, relearn how to sing again, relearn how to breathe. And when this melody came, it really just sparked that hope. And I believed again. And I believed in my voice. And hence Ithemba.
Let's talk about the sound. I mean, how would you define your genre in this particular instance?
Kekelingo is a spiritual language that has no meaning. And it doesn't exist, but it has tons and tons of feeling. So the flesh might not get it, but your spirit being will definitely connect.
Got you. So what comes first, the beat or the lyrics?
It's the melody. So in the nighttime, usually when I'm sleeping, I would wake up mvusa melody because now the download is there. And I wake up and I record it. And then I meditate and I pray on it. And then
Wait, you see the melody and the lyrics just comes in through a dream?
Yeah, I promise you.
Wow. Okay.
I get these spiritual downloads, and because I meditate a lot, and it is a spiritual language again. So yeah.
Okay, unpack for us the making of this song and the people that you've worked with.
Funny story. The producer John London actually, he DM'd me. He's like, "Yo, bro, I have this song. I feel like, I have a beat," and I was like, "Okay." I took a chance and I was like, okay, here's my number, send through the beat. And in the few seconds of listening to the song, I knew that this is going to be an amazing track.
Really?
And we worked online without having meeting And we only met
physically,
once the song was done.
Okay.
And we have magic now.
All right. Yeah. And I believe your real interest began in 2001. Speak to us about what really sparked this urge.
Wow. It was SS Got Talent. I remember I went there with I love inventing stuff. I was there playing my horn called the Keke horn. It's made out of a plastic roll-on cologne and like a Coca-Cola 2-liter bottle and plastic, and it produces like a trumpet sound. And I can say that's where the stardom began for me, and the love for music began for me, when I was like, okay, I'm here, I'm doing this. So yeah.
Then in terms of collaboration, who are you looking into partnering with?
I mean, so far I've done collaborations. My first single was with Amifaku.
Yes.
We did Kwanzaa. And my second one was with Amanda Black and Zoe Modiga on CRP. I have another one with DJ Cleo and Lady Zamar. And like I said, I love collaborations. I think international acts are definitely going to be on board as well, because I'm working on my EP. So we're working, and it's going to be amazing.
Sure. Yeah. So what kind of lessons came with being a part of the Muffinz? I mean, well, it's safe to say that it really launched your solo career, but you've always had it this burning desire in you to go solo. Hey.
No, I mean, I've learned a lot. We've played in the most amazing stages. I mean, we played at the Apollo Theatre in New York. We played in Norway. We were touring. We've pretty much played everywhere, and we met really amazing musicians that have also like encouraged us. I remember when we opened for Ithemba, and that Ray Piri was like, continue, never look back, never hold back, continue. And really, I'm the musician that I am today because of those gentlemen. So yeah.
And you know, speaking of highlights, what are some of the highlights? Just looking back and reflecting on your career, what would you say are some of the key milestones of your musical career?
I think one of them would be the collaboration with Ntate Oliver Mtukudzi, where I was singing after losing my mother, and he was singing about his son. And so it was a father and son coming together, singing about the people that they've lost in their lives. Sharing grief together. And it was an amazing experience. I got to make tea for him before he recorded his verse. I mean, who gets to make tea for that?
Who gets to make tea for them?
Exactly. And hey, man, it's a lot. I mean, we'd be here the whole day. For the highlights.
And you say that you want your music to move people. So in what sense?
We live in a crazy world, and I believe my music, first of all, it heals me, and I believe that I want everyone to experience the same healing that I get from the music. It is a spiritual language.
Right.
It connects one, and it connects self, and it heals. It really heals.
Yeah.
Listen to it. Give it time.
Yeah. And how do I do that? Just give us the download.
So my music is available on all the music digital platforms, and on social media, I go up by Kekelingo.
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It is at Kekelingo Music.
All right. So Kekelingo, great chatting to you, man.
Thank you so much.
Please continue sharing that spirituality with us.
Thank you so much.
We do appreciate your time. Thank you. All right, that was Kekelingo, and we've been in conversation with him about the release of his new song titled Ithemba.